This set is busted, bro. I haven't been this excited to buy a Flesh and Blood set, a Flesh and Blood sealed set, a sealed case. I haven't been this excited in a long time, probably since Uprising. Maybe Dust Till Dawn. Dust Till Dawn very much excited me. But like, for example, like Outsiders and Bright Lights, I was like, the legendaries were kind of bad, and I wasn't super excited to buy any of them. And I was also drafting a lot of both of these sets, so I was just kind of like, why am I buying it if I don't even want the legendaries, you know? But this set has a busted legendaries, bro, busted. Peg's Bonebreaker, I'd play the card if it was just Temper 3 or, Temper 2, 2 and 1. If it just blocked 3, I'd play the card. I don't even need the rest of the text. This card's broken. I absolutely am looking for that. I wish I could like filter by legendaries. Yeah, Victor's Shield, Victor Shield, broken. I would play it like this is just obviously a strict upgrade to Steel Braid Buckler. We haven't had just a strict upgrade legendary in quite some time. So this is very good. Like, think Dust Till Dawn, right? We had Shriek Razors, which is like, I could be better than Flick Knives, not necessarily. And then, yeah, we had the Diatech Carapace or whatever, the chess piece for Runeblade, same thing. It's like, is it better? We have Husk, like, it's situationally better. Like, these cards are just straight upgrades, which I very much like. Call it a power creep, whatever. I think some of this stuff was needed, right? Like as a brute, being forced to play Gambler's Gloves or Skull Crusher or something isn't the most interesting gameplay ever. So I don't mind pieces like that getting power crept. Yeah, Victor didn't even have a shield before, so I definitely don't mind that one getting power crept. Balance of Justice, I think, is just another straight upgrade to Crown of Providence. I'd say Balance of Justice is most of the time a straight upgrade to Crown of Providence, as this is like a card positive ability. Crown of Providence is never card positive. Sometimes it like saves you a card from Command and Conquer or whatever, but it's never like just straight an extra card, whereas Balance of Justice is. So Balance of Justice is probably going to be like the default headpiece, and then like situationally you'll want to play Crown or you'll want to play Gold Cap. And I think that's all the legendaries we have so far. I think there's still like one or two yet to be revealed. But it's a huge factor in whether or not I want to open sets, particularly like cases and cases of sets, is like, is there going to be good legendaries? Is there going to be good Marvels? Is there going to be a good Fable? Like, I think about all these things. So we don't know the Fable. We know that there's at least a few good legendaries, which is more than we've had, like the last year or so. And then we know that the Marvels are going to be sick. Marvel heroes are always cool. We haven't had one readily available in a long time. So very excited to open this set in general. And I can't say the same for the last sets. I have a lot of thoughts on all these cards too. Like a lot of these spoiled cards. I think I have a kind of unique perspective on some of them that maybe other people aren't quite talking about. So if you guys want a video on that, my initial thoughts, let me know in the comments down below, and smash the subscribe button. Because you don't want to miss it if I do wind up uploading that. Next up, we have the Armory kit and Playday events for February. The Playday events looks like if you're the first one to sign up for this Blitz pre-constructed tournament, you'll get the corresponding rare headpiece that goes to your hero. I think all these rare headpieces are actually kind of nuts. Like the Olympia one, for example, I think might be best in slot headpiece for Olympia. And then, yeah, the other ones are all very interesting as well. But the Prize Gala and probably the Good Time Chia-Poo, I think these two are probably the two best ones. But yeah, they're all solid, particularly for new players. If you're a new player and you don't have a legendary headpiece, this is like a fantastic alternative. So I do like to see cards like that in the game. And then we have the February Armory kit as well. This is, I'm not sure if this is the first time, but this is at least the first time in a long while. This might be the first time ever. Like I can't actually think of something else where we've had two different cold foils in the same month. So yeah, only two Hood of the Red Shroud and then two Good Time Chia-Poo. Yeah, like I said, Good Time Chia-Poo I think is actually like kind of insanely good. So yeah, since there's only two cold foils in each kit, that means there's going to be half as many Good Time Chia-Poos available as there would be for any other Armory kits. So yeah, it's probably going to definitely command a premium for both of these cards, just because there's half as many exist, right? And then yeah, this one's like Kasai themed, right? So the mats and posters and stuff are all very cool. Yeah, so I just kind of want to give my thoughts on the 2 and 2. on the 2-2. So yeah, definitely I like this direction. If they keep doing this moving forward, it's going to restore some of the value to the armory cold foil like promos, the armory wins. It's definitely going to incentivize more people to get out to armories to play them, which is always a good thing. So yeah, kind of a dub from LSS on that one. Another kind of good news story from the weekend is, I'm not sure if it was the spoiler season or if it was the celebrational event or something like that. But if you go onto TCG Player Flesh and Blood, sort by best selling, the Heavy Hitters booster box is the first thing that comes up. That was not nearly the case before. So yeah, the last couple of days changed that. Probably a mix between spoiler season and the celebrational. And then if you look at the TCG Player bundle as well, that thing's been selling like hotcakes. More sealed product is moving right now than singles. I think people are just super excited for this new set, myself included, so it makes perfect sense. And make sure everyone tunes into the celebrational when the stream starts later today. There's still so many cards yet to be spoiled. Kind of interesting. They went a bit light on the spoilers, probably to maintain some of the hype into the celebrational stream. I very much like this. Yeah, if they're going to do a celebrational stream or something like that, it is exciting and cool to see new cards we've never seen before flipped over on the screen. I've always said they shouldn't spoil the entirety of the set before it comes out. I mean, with the celebrational, they kind of don't have a choice. But yeah, how cool would it be if pre-release weekend you walk in there, crack open some packs, and see a couple cards you've never seen before? But yeah, just scrolling down on the Fabry page, we could see all of the stuff missing. There's, I think, still a Legendary, a Fable, a couple expansion slot cards that could still be there. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff still coming. So yeah, don't forget to tune into the celebrational stream for that. So yeah, overall, very exciting stuff. They're returning value to the legendaries, returning value to the marvels, making all that stuff a lot more desirable, while they're also enforcing map and MSRP, whatever. They're going to be enforcing pricing on some of the retailers or the Rudies of the world. I think a lot of this, and I imagine that they'll be addressing print runs as well. No confirmation on that. But if they do address the print runs, then I think they will have done everything that they could to restore value to the boxes here. And I think I kind of see the writing on the walls a little bit that this is going to be a heavily desired set and probably going to be like something that's worth opening and worth collecting and worth investing my time and money into. So yeah, like I said before, I'm very excited for this set. Haven't been this excited in a long time. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Normally I ask you guys to do like all this weird stuff. Today I just want to ask you to go and check out my spoiler video, because the Discord, official Discord bot thing that posts everyone's spoiler videos, didn't post the link to my video with my card. It just posted my card up there. Then several hours later it went back and edited and included the link. But yeah, that kind of was a little too late. So yeah, a couple of my friends, Mike and Damien, helped me. All three of us put a lot of work into that video. So yeah, that was kind of. I mean, I'm a content creator, so I kind of expect stuff like that. But you know, for the boys, go check out that video. Shout out Mike, shout out Damien, and yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Later, gamers, go check out that spoiler. I'll link it right here.